What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Basic Series Paul Heyman. Now, of course, you guys know I am a Paul Heyman guy, and I'm really glad to have Paul Heyman's latest figure in hand. We do have a nice picture of Paulie right here. It does say his name, Paul Heyman. Apparently he's with Raw, but that makes sense being as how his associate is Brock Lesnar. Recreate the action of the WWE. Other figures of this line include John Cena, Rusev, Seth Rollins, Ryback, The Undertaker, Baron Corbin, Alberto Del Rio, Sid Vicious, and Paul Heyman, of course. Contains one figure. So that's Paul Heyman's packaging for you. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him open up, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And here we have Paul Heyman posing out of the packaging. Let's get a good 360 of him. Being a basic figure, this Paul Heyman does not come with any accessories, and I'm actually quite surprised that we got a basic Paul Heyman, and I'm just seeing under all these lights all the imperfections in the paint job, but more on that when we actually show off the figure. I have to say, one of my favorite Paul Heyman figures, I think we only have three, the Battle Pack Paul Heyman, the Build-A-Figure Paul Heyman, and then this one. I really do like the color of this suit. I didn't much like the Build-A-Figure Paul Heyman because he did seem a little too tall, but the head sculpt was phenomenal. And I would have to say that this is probably a really good head sculpt for Paul Heyman. It might actually be the best one we've gotten so far. You can see he does not have his ponytail anymore and has officially gone bald. You don't even see the strands of hair on his head anymore. And let's actually go on to his detail. Essentially what we have here is the suit body, which, as you all know, doesn't really have too much articulation on it. But like I said, really good likeness on Paul Heyman, and you can see what I was talking about with the paint imperfections, especially right here and right above his eyebrow. You can see he does have his yellow tie. It's not actually as bright as the camera is picking it up. It's actually more of a dull yellow. And then he's wearing a dark blue suit. And then we go all the way down and he's wearing his black loafers. Or dress shoes. They're not loafers because they have laces. But other than that, not much detail on Paul Heyman. Like, there's no additional paint wash or anything like that. Most of the paint is just in his head. So we can move the figure back and we can go on to his articulation. He does have a ball joint in the head. He can look up pretty well and he can look down surprisingly well, which I don't normally expect for manager figures. Like, he does have a really good range in the head. He can slightly tilt the head left and right as well as spin left and right. His arms on a ball joint, they do go out. Do a full 360. I don't know, they always feel loose on me. I don't know why that is, but you can see it doesn't take much for that arm to move. He has a bicep swivel. He is single jointed in the elbow, spins and bends at the wrist. He actually does have an ab joint, which you can see that is moving his abs, not the hip joint. So there's an ab crunch under his jacket, which I'm wondering why they always give Paul Heyman an ab crunch. That's so strange to me. Paul Heyman gets an ab crunch, but nobody else does. He does swivel at the waist. Legs do go forward, back, no outward movement. He's single jointed in the knee, and that's a really stiff joint. Well, it was stiff. It's not as stiff anymore. And he does have ball jointed ankles, but you really can't get too much movement out of them, seeing as how the way the pants are sculpted, you just get about that much movement out of them. So not much. But anyway, that is Paul Heyman for you guys. What I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have Paul Heyman posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like this figure. I do wish that even though he is a basic figure, he came with a microphone. Paul Heyman needs a microphone. if ever an accessory for Paul Heyman to come with, it has to be a microphone. He does actually have an open hand, so I'll just get a microphone I have in my spare parts bin and hand it to him. But anyway, really do like this figure. He's probably my favorite Paul Heyman figure. Don't really care much for the suit. I'm probably going to switch the suit out for the Battle Pack Paul Heyman. But overall, nice figure. I do like it. I actually found him at Kmart when I went for Black Friday. I found him and Baron Corbin. And they had a buy one, get one 50% off, so I just had to snag both of them up. If you can find Paul Heyman, definitely pick him up, especially if you have an Elite Brock Lesnar and you don't have a Paul Heyman figure to go with. You're going to need this Paul Heyman, and you're going to want him in your collection. And with that being said, I'm KingofDragons 5000 saying don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go check out all my other WWE action figure reviews, all my other toy reviews. Hopefully there's something there you like. If there's a figure you would like to see me review, definitely let me know down in the comments or post it on my Facebook, and if it fits in my collection, I will definitely take a look at it. But with that being said, guys, thanks you for watching, and take care. I'm KingofDragons 5000, and I'll see you guys next time.